Y'all ain't never seen me get here this early. This is probably a first for me. As a matter of fact, if I hook something right now, you ain't gonna be able to see Jack Doodly squat, because I can't see Jack Doodly squat out here yet. It's starting to get light. Can't be too much longer. At this time, I really don't want to bite, because I'd never catch it on video, and this is a fishing video. Won't be long, we'll be able to see. I've got my baits in the water, just waiting on this dag-blasted sun to come up. It seems to be taking its time. I'm pretty sure I beat old Justin Johnson out on the water today. He's probably still unpacking his kayak. Here I am, already got baits in the water. It's that time of year. I've been slack all summer. I don't care nothing about summer. And I sure don't care about fishing during spawn. So that time of year, I get pretty lazy, I'll be honest. If it wasn't for YouTube, I wouldn't even fish that time of year. I'd hang my rods up about the 1st of June and wouldn't pick them back up till well into August. We are getting into August now, so I'm taking it a little more serious. I'd rather stayed in the bed, to be honest. But one thing I've learned countless times is that morning bite don't last long. I ain't never been to this spot. Don't know if it's any good or not. We're gonna find out. I like to anchor. Whole lot less work. Throw the rods out, sit back, chill out, relax. I'm right on the channel edge. Outside bend. Creek out that way. Dumping into this spot. And today, I'm out here before it's too dag-blasted hot. In case any bait gets to jumping, I brought my skipjack rod with me. I've got plenty of skipjack, but I might not have plenty by the time I leave here. Always got to be prepared. I just want to catch a big catfish. What's going to make me mad is if I sit here an hour and don't get a bite, and they don't start biting till 8 or 9 o'clock. Because that means I could have stayed in the bed a little while. I hear all kind of stuff breaking the water out there. Don't none of it sound like skipjack yet. But if they do come by, I've tied on a few flies. That fresh skipjack has got a good chance at catching you a prize. Frozen's better than none, but fresh can give you more fun. That's my opinion. We can just about see. All right, people. It's 6:30 a.m. We can just about see. And since I got here so early, I'm going to leave early. I'll go to about 9:30 and I'm out of here. Real fishing hours today. All right, the baits are through. I've got skipjack on 2, a white bass head on 1, 2 baits suspended, 1 threw out on a Carolina with the float. I'm wearing a shirt that says I don't need a boat. And I don't need a boat, but I got one, so I might as well be out here on it. What should we call this video? Hey, I know. I'll call it That Morning Bite. Works for me. Lots of fish out there moving around, man, but don't none of them look like skipjack. Well, here comes the first boat waves, and no fish yet. Where's that morning bite at? Man gets here this early, I ought to done have 10 fish put in the boat already, you know. You would think so anyhow. I didn't come here for waves, I came here for fish. I'm not making waves, I'm fishing. Seems like everybody else just wants to make waves. Come on, fish. Alright people, I ain't catching jack squat here, so I'm heading somewhere else because these fish just won't appear. It's 9:30 in the morning and I ain't hooked the first fish. I've had a couple little small bites, you know. I ain't got nothing. Morning bite, first time I ever get on the river that early. And I ain't getting jack squat. Now I can tell you we ain't got a whole lot as far as current going on here. And I don't know what else to do, you know. I was hitting the outside, I'm hitting the channel, main channel, outside ledges of creeks, and here I'm on a ledge plus a 56-foot hole here, right off this little bluff thing over here. And just nothing. So, I mean, it's almost out of the morning bite. I mean, it's like done almost, so. Only thing I know to do is there's a shallow flat over on this side of the river on the inside of this bend. Now I do see a little like kind of underwater point right there on the Navionics. So I'm going to go over, pull anchor, and I'm going to go over and I'm going to anchor off that point. And I might throw 2 rods over to the left of the ledge, and I might take this bottom rig and I might actually throw it up onto the shallow part of that flat. Just to try to figure out what's going on, you know, because they ain't doing jack squat. It's getting hot now. Getting hot and they ain't doing jack squat. I mean, just ain't nothing happening. So what I'm gonna do is head over that way. It's all I know to do. There's the point I want right there. I'm almost dead across from it. There's the buoy. That point is just on the back side of that buoy. That's where I'm going. I might even just tie right up on the buoy, who knows. So let's pull this in. Well, looky right there, y'all. I'm not skunked. I knew I seen a little bite on this rod. I'm not skunked. So, either way, I'm still heading over there. I'm gonna cut up a fresh skipjack, I guess. That bait's been on there a while. I hate to waste a skipjack, but I got it, might as well throw it. I'm gonna go shallow with this one. Throw these over the ledge. I'm gonna leave this white bass head on there, why not? We're gonna give it one last shot before it gets too dag blasted hot. I am right on that underwater point. Inside bend, it does drop off kind of deep this way. I've got a flat on this side. Fishing a little bit of all of it. It's almost 9:30. I guess I'm gonna give it an hour here, see what happens. We're pretty much at the end of the morning bite. I'm hoping to get lucky now. it's getting hot. It's 10 o'clock, it's dag blasted hot. Are these fish a biting? No, they sure are not. I'm gonna give it 20, 30 minutes and I'm heading out with my tail between my legs. I ain't never seen too many times not getting a morning bite in the summer, but it happened today. They got lockjaw. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Don't feel like that bad of a fish. It comes straight from the boat. Come on, honey. I earned that fish right there. Good Lord, it's been a long one. I wouldn't say I caught him necessarily shallow, but I did get him right off the edge of that underwater point. All right, people, sometimes they're easy, sometimes they're not. I got towards the end of the morning bite, I knew I had just one shot. I got to looking on my Navy Onyx, while I was sitting over there and things were looking grim. And I noticed on this side of the river was something a little different. First place I fished, a backwater creek system dumping into the main channel right off that ledge. Didn't get jack doodly squat. Second place I fished, right on the edge of the channel ledge, a 56-foot deep hole. Didn't get jack doodly squat. I seen this place on my Navy Onyx, and it gave me the option of fishing a channel ledge, fishing a shallower flat, but there was also an underwater type point that come out pretty hard right in this spot. So I knew it might give me my one last shot. When you're not even getting the gar to bite, these fish are just shut off today. I don't know what the deal is. This is the earliest I've ever gotten up for a YouTube video, and I should have stayed in the bed. But anyhow, I took off a lot of time during the spawn, was lazy during that part of the summer, and now I'm needing multiple uploads. Old Dieter Melhorn putting out like 20 bait videos in a row. I come here, got one fish, I figure I can make that a catfish show. Why? Because this is a video, there was a fish in the video, that makes it a fishing video. This is Catfish Dave with another one, signing out.